Greetings and salutations everyone, my name is Ekamek, this is Let's Play Crosscode. Last episode I kind of came up across a level 60 boss which I was not ready to handle. I kind of lost my temper at the end when they just gave me the win, but I just finished recording me with just... Look, all I did was give myself the hard head hat and the lead boots. And apparently that gives me enough guard. Hang on. Well, I'd know how to tell where that's good, but apparently if I had just a tiny bit more defense, then my pin's body would actually kick in, countering her, meaning that Pin's body actually starts hurting her, so apparently it's a defense thing. This way. He's waiting inside. Hi? Is that? It really happened. Satoshi, finally, we found you. Lee, you are here. Does that mean, is he with you as well? Alright, this way please. Make sure he can read the number of this device. It's possible to connect to it using an IDN client. Oh, just make sure to look closely at that number, Lee. Alright, one moment please. Satoshi, I'm so glad to see you again. Same for me, it's been too long. Sergey? Is that you? I'm sure you have a lot of questions, but before we continue, let me start a little program. Alright, let's stay close and talk quietly. This room is monitored. Having this noise around us should sufficiently mess with the protocol. At least for some time. I see. Well then, allow me to get straight to the point. Sergey, you should already know about Evotars. Is Lee aware about herself as well? Yes, she is. Good, that'll make things a lot easier. Lee, let me start by saying that you are in fact the first functional Evotar. Minus a few remaining technical issues, like your malfunctioning speech module. Why? Wait, so I didn't imagine it? You can talk? Partially, I hard-coded a few words into her module. Wasn't even aware that was an option. You always manage to surprise me, Sergey. It's nothing, please go on. Right. Let me tell you what happened after Gotham, Shizuka and I left Instantainment. Despite countless attempts, we failed to convince Instantainment to support our research. It was nothing, it was in that hopeless moment that we met a certain person. Mr. Benedict Sidwell. That's the name he gave us, at least. We never met him in person and knew very little about him. Yet, he believed in our vision and offered us his support. And indeed, with his help we continued our research on Evotars. He provided us with everything we needed. Technical equipment, confidential specifications, and most of all, a test environment within the playground. We managed to continue our research within Crossworlds. Instantainment never interfered. To this day I don't know how he did it. Things started within this small area of Sapphire Ridge. However, over time we realized that a larger testing area was required for effective research. And that's how we ended up in Vermilion Wasteland. A discontinued extension to the playground. Mr. Sidwell made it ours for research. We call it Evotar Ground. The new location wasn't the most appealing, but it certainly helped with our research. It didn't take us long to reach our first major milestone. Our first Evotar, Lee, was born, derived from Shizuka's avatar. Back then, things were going rather well. We made so much progress, it was exciting! Following prototypes have proven to be almost feature complete. It was that point that a lot of lingering questions started to emerge. What exactly should we do with those evotars? Around that time, Mr. Sidwell made a request for additional features. He wanted to know if we could extract memories from evotars, the memories of the original players. Hence, his original intent became clear to us. He made us develop a system to gather intelligence from players of Crossworlds. That's significant. The method works on any player of Crossworlds. First we apply a custom crosscode to the target player, overriding the original. Just after a short learning phase, we decouple it again. From then on, the modified crosscode can be run autonomously. The evotar is born. In order to fully regain their memories, the evotar needs to spend some time within evotar ground. And as soon as this game is complete, we gather their intelligence, as this is complete. It turns out you can't simply extract their memory. But of course you can interrogate an evotar just like any person. Interrogate them with virtually no restraints on the technique. The method worked. We managed to collect highly confidential information, in secret without leaving any trace. Of course, once we discovered what kind of business we'd ended up in, we'd started to protest. We never intended evotars to be used in that manner. We were ready to drop everything, but it was too late for that. We'd broken several agreements with our ex-employer. That's why we've been reluctant to report anything to the authorities. And even when we considered doing that, Mr. Sidwell managed to blackmail us into submission. His intention was clear. If even any of us tried to leave, our days would be numbered. Well, not that it mattered to me. Do you mean your heart disease? Please don't tell me. I'm sorry, the Satoshi you knew died 2 years ago. You're his evotar. Standing in front of you is the evotar of Satoshi. No. I myself created this copy as an offer to Mr. Sidwell so I could continue to serve him. In return, I wanted him to let Shizuka go. I was naive to think he'd ever fulfill his end of the agreement. I can't believe this. Don't feel sorry, Sergei. Nothing could have been done about my disease anyway. Becoming an evotar was the only option for me to stay in this world. We need to switch rooms now, otherwise the masking loses its effect. Follow me. Satoshi. Yeah, I'm sorry your friend's dead. I didn't even stop to think about how that would. A system to extract information from players. This is unbelievable. I really should have thought about when I walked in and saw he was alive, but I wasn't really thinking actually. Kind of breaks the atmosphere, doesn't it? We're not here to have a good time, Shizuka. So, you are now an evotar. Can you move around freely in the playground? No, these days I'm confined within this building. So he isn't that blue figure. That's why I know little of what is happening outside. Are you aware that Lee has been an evotar ground again recently? I suspected it from some protocol readings I had access to. I suppose they tried to drag Lee back into it? Yes, and once she was there she could effectively track our connection. They almost managed to locate me. That means Sidwell is already fully aware of your actions. This is troublesome. Something else I wonder. How did Lee learn the truth about herself? You don't know? Your little sister paid us a visit. You did? She confronted Lee with the truth, very abruptly. Not again. I don't see the problem. I simply told her the truth. You know full well what the consequences of your actions could have had. Well, it happened. We can't change it now. I'm glad Lee was strong enough to overcome it this time around. Yes, congratulations, Lee. We're also very proud of you. Shizuka, stop acting like a child. Excuse me? You never stopped acting like a freak. Only caring for your dear little AI sister. Enough already! Look, I know you have your issues with Lee, but you need to understand one thing. She's our best chance to get out of this mess. Both of us. What do you mean? It's thanks to her we got in contact with Sergei. Not only that, but she's the only one who can reach the Evotar server. Why is this now the first time I hear of this? I couldn't share this with you or anybody else. We're all being monitored. It would have jeopardized the whole plan. Anyway, with both Sergei's and Lee's help, we might be able to get everyone out of this. You, me, maybe even Gotham. The Evotar server is the host for all Evotars with the exception of Lee. It's located within the playground itself, somewhere inside the dungeon compound of the Evotar ground. Access is highly limited. Only avatars with an embedded access key can enter the area without triggering the self-destruct sequence. Remote administration is disabled entirely with the exception of one command, the deletion of all data. It is Sidwell's final trump card. The server is impossibly hard to reach, and even if we tried, he could wipe its data at any time. It would put an end to almost any Evotar in existence, including myself. For Shizuka and Gotham, there might have been a slim chance to escape this whole mess, but for me, it was close to impossible. However, now that Lee is here, things have changed. Because she has an access key embedded, she can reach the Evotar server. Come again? Why does Lee have the key out of all people? Because I tricked Sidwell into giving it to her. I faked a malfunction of Lee's Evotar. I told Sidwell the best chance to fix it would be to inspect the state of the Evotar and server side by side. That flashback! While Lee was still connected. However, I wasn't allowed to access the server. As a compromise, I convinced Sidwell to go to the server together with Lee. He attempted to debug the issue while I provided remote support. In order to do that, Lee was given the access key, and she wasn't giving it out. Despite all the issues, I told him the issue couldn't be fixed. As a final attempt, Lee was relocated to my personal development server, but ultimately I concluded she was broken for good. I was tasked with deleting her. Instead, I secretly sneaked her back into official game servers, hidden within a small data corruption of the database. One I was certain that an old colleague would eventually be tasked with looking into. Oh yeah, that data corruption. What the heck? You really did not go easy on me. I had to make sure that not just anyone could fix it. And it worked. Honestly, all of this was a huge gamble. But here you are. You received my message and found me. And now, we need to figure out how Lee can reach the Evotar server before Sidwell has a chance to wipe its data. I already had a few ideas I'd like to discuss with you in detail, Sergei. Of course. Let's relocate back to the previous room. Sidwell was the guy who attacked us, and actually now I want to check something. So I want to know, where was the Shizuka one? I want to know if that second quest actually had something to do with... Okay, so I only needed to win once for the trophy, but still. From here on out, Sergei and I will dive into technical details. You two probably don't want to stick around for that. Maybe spend some time together as well? Talk it out? She can't talk. Come on, you know what I mean. Do I really have to? Please, dear sister. Fine. Alright. What should we do? Honestly, there's nothing interesting to see in this building anyway. I hate it here. Let's just head outside. Oh, for the record, I am actually keeping the save data where I beat her 6 times. I mean, It was so satisfying, but also I got to hit a whopping number of level ups at once. This whole area is just so terribly delimited. No way to move around. Still, there's a little spot over at the lake over there. Let's go there. This spot is pretty nice, isn't it? Certainly better than anything you'd find in Vermilion Wasteland. Let's sit down for a bit. So what words can you say exactly? Hi, bye, Lee, how, why, wait, sorry. That's it? Must be bothersome. Also, still wearing those horns. So you hate them too? They're the worst, aren't they? That all happened because of a stupid joke. I complained that the horns don't fit the Spheromancer design at all. So of course one day Sergey gifted them to me. Very funny. Then they'd always log into my account and equip them. Those idiots. And now you ended up with them. Sorry for that. Why? Don't ask me, I didn't do it. Well, at least they left you the scar. Scars are badass. Guess we both have the same taste. Makes sense. Oh, you're lucky you know that. You missed the worst stuff. You didn't have to witness your brother dying in front of you. The futility of the whole situation. They just kept you in that room all the time. Taking care of you. Sorry. Shut up! Don't be sorry. Honestly, none of this is your fault. If anything, I should apologize for what I did to you. This whole situation has been going on for so long already. I just don't know what to do anymore. How much longer I can take this? Stop that. How can you be like this after all the things I did to you? It's too soon. Getting all touchy like that. That's nothing like me. Hi! You two still at it? I think we are done for the most part. Though there is one more thing. Shizuka, how is Gotham doing these days? Well, I didn't speak much with him recently. He's busy designing his levels and flying around in his fancy avatar. Wait. He seems content enough. He's the one behind the mysterious blue figure. Gotham, it might be especially difficult to get him out of this. We did in fact meet him while we were in Evotar ground. From what we saw, it looks like he's physically located in the playground. Could that be the case? Yes. Somehow Sidwell convinced him to do that. It's easier to keep him under control that way. And well, Gotham was always excited about creating his own worlds. The prospect of experiencing it in person was quite appealing to him. Really, I think he's lost cause. He's stuck in his fantasy world playing his little god figure. That blue avatar with the orange clothing? Yes, that's him. That's unexpected. He acts like such a different character. That's the whole point. In any case, we should try to figure out if he's on our side with this or not. Shizuka, can you try talking to him about this? Just hinting at what is happening? I can try. Well then, I think I have a good grasp of the situation now. We will need time for preparations though. Certainly. If you have any more questions, you know how to reach me. Yeah, I'm glad I was able to meet both of you again. Same for me. One last thing though. Yeah? Looking at Sidwell accomplished so far, I'm certain he has specific ways to track your actions. Because of that, please be extra careful if you plan to involve any other player. I will, and I already have my suspects. Well then, goodbye and see you soon. Goodbye. Take care. Bye. You too, Lee. Whew, that was a lot to take in, correct? So what to do next? Alright, we should head back to the east of Sapphire Ridge. Specifically to that old dojo where you got the meteor shade. According to Satoshi, a hidden entrance to Evotar ground is hidden in that area. I'd like to have a look at it. You can use that teleporter for a quick connection to the dojo. Okay, that's kind of nice. And now that I remember, I got a lot of experience from that, so let's get some level 3 arts. Actually, I was just wondering, it looks like yeah, I think it is. There's only... Wait, what am I thinking? I'm thinking that there are not... There's only one source of once more. Survive exactly one attack that would kill you. Hang on. In the failed attempt against her, how did I get sent to critical HP instead of just knocked out? I didn't have once more then, so... Well, okay, I guess I'm just gonna be confused. Ah yeah, what I want to do is I want to get closer to one of these. I think Lightning Prophecy. And just thought of something else to check. Gatling Artillery. Song of Storms. Karma Scale. And Scarlet Rain. Okay, sorry, for a second I was wondering if Shizuka used all the middle branches, but no, it turns out that was just the one she used for the ice. Okay, we're at the old dojo now. The hidden entrance should be somewhere to the east. Wait. I think I found it. It's right here, that wall to the east. Let me see if I can open it. There we go. Let's see what we find in there. This is it, Lee. If we go through that tunnel, we reach the Vermilion Wasteland. Lucas, the avatar of him, he's hopefully still over there. If we act fast enough, we might be able to rescue him. Lee! Lee, please stop. Running there alone and unprepared is destined to fail. Don't worry. I'm positive we'll find a way to reach the Evotar server. To be honest, I'm more concerned about what comes afterwards. Why? Assuming we reach that server and manage to make a backup of all the Evotars, we still need a proper environment to run them. A new place for Evotars. In one way or another, we need Instantainment's permission for that. I'm not entirely sure how to tackle this issue yet. Even for an employee like me, it's difficult to reach the right people to talk about this. Well, that's certainly dampened the mood, I'm sorry. There's really no point in worrying about this now. We just have to try our best and see what happens. Waiting it out is simply not an option. Let's head back. Oh yes, one last thing. Could you go to the First Scholar HQ? I'd like to try something out. Oh. Well, that is a thing that we could do, but I'd like to take another look at the quest hub. And yeah, still nothing. So, what I really want to do is I want to get all my equipment up to scratch. So, I need to get both of the weapons and the torso equipment. So what did I want for the torso? I want... Ah, I actually do have a better torso. Actually, I don't want to have my flesh step go down any further, so I should get the shadowy cloak. So all I really need is the weapons. And to upgrade those... lots of samurai shells and some steel bamboo. So I'm just gonna cut to get that actually. And that's also going to involve lots of farming of those spiders. So let's get a party in... well, we can't get a party in hand. Okay. Well, cut here then. And cut back in. I think I've cleared just about every spider that can spawn, so how much sticky web did I get? 12. I might want to put on something that gives me gifts, since I do... even though this is alone, I am quite handily mauling them. I guess the increased gear level is pretty good. One samurai shell. Oh wait, I need lots of them, don't I? Yeah, because I have 2 hands. We'd also need another precious metal, and then lots of steel bamboo. So let's... Wait, what was it? Was that refined or precious? That's precious. I don't know if I can afford the precious metal. Oh wait, I can afford it, it's just... That actually cost me some steel bamboo. Oh well, it cost me less, but... So I need 10 steel bamboo. Ah, I'll see you back. cut back in. Okay, I've decided that I'm just going to go for one of my Lawkeeper's fists because I just don't want to go for two Panzer fists. And although we saw how important Pin's body is, actually, is there something else I can sell? I don't want to sell anything that's super rare. I'm hoping that golden bars aren't used for anything. I don't think they are. I really hope they aren't. So we now have two Panzer fists. I always wonder what it would be like to fight Shizuka now, but... okay. Next time we're going to continue with the plot. Until then guys, take care. I'll see you all around.